Right. All right, fam. Get the camera right here. This is a breaking news report. Stay with me. Let's get some better light. But Seth McLaughlin is expected to transfer from the University of Alabama. I told you I would come on live as news happens. I'm still in Los Angeles right now. Seth McLaughlin is expected to transfer from the University of Alabama. A lot of people were expecting, trying to wonder, like, is he going to come back? Because he does have a COVID year. There's some reports, I think it was first broken by the Tuscaloosa News, and now Tony Tsoukalos of Tide Illustrated with Rivals have confirmed that he will be transferring from the University of Alabama and going elsewhere. Why is this important? Well, when you look to the continued issues that he had at the center position this season, I mean, it was really detrimental to the Alabama Crimson Tide's overall ability to make offensive plays, and I think it really affected the offense overall. I mean, this was one of the lower moments, of the season with Alabama losing the Rose Bowl and the continued bad snaps. There was a time during the season where it seemed like he improved, and then it seemed to continue to be an issue. In fact, I asked on my morning show how many snaps, bad snaps, miscue snaps were there this season, and someone inside the comment box said that there was 30 bad snaps this entire season. I mean, how many bad snaps are there the entire year? What, 5 or something like that? So Alabama, this is huge news, really. I was going to do a YouTube short about it, but then I was thinking, you have to be able to come on live and talk about this because it is big news with Alabama in the offensive line. So what we know right now about Alabama's offensive line is that you have Caden Proctor coming back at the left tackle position. You have Tyler Booker, who is I really like Tyler Booker's game. Like everything that he brings to the table. He was beat a couple times, I think, by Michigan, but I like him overall. I mean, first team all SEC. Center position is going to be an interesting battle. I think Terrence Ferguson right now probably the leader of that position, and then you have James Brockemeyer who's behind him. But we're going to see what shakes out in the springtime in regards to the center position. Right guard, you have Jaden Roberts, of course, big bully, big monster, and then after that, at the right tackle, and we're going to have to see who steps up. As I talked about this morning, is it going to be Elijah Pritchett, who is repping with the first team, but at left tackle before the Rose Bowl. So again, if you guys are just joining us right now, run the thumbs up on these videos. I really need you guys to hit the thumbs up. So Seth McLaughlin, again, if you're just joining us, is going to transfer from the University of Alabama. I'm still in Los Angeles right now for a couple more days. I will return next week, and then we will have get back to the regular call-in show. But wanted to come here and break the news that Seth McLaughlin will be transferring from the University of Alabama and what it means. I think that overall, the transfer portal news is going to be big. I mean, throughout the next couple of days, we're going to be tracking any coaches that are leaving from the Alabama Crimson Tide. We're also going to be tracking any players that hit the transfer portal. So yesterday you had Shaz Preston, who's a wide receiver. I got to check the time because I have a meeting here in a second. So you have Shaz Preston, who's a wide receiver. He entered the transfer portal. Before the Rose Bowl, you had a couple different guys into the transfer portal, most notably Ja'Cory Brooks, who is now transferring to Louisville. And then just a little bit ago, you had Miles Ketzelman, who's a tight end at the University of Alabama, that will be headed to the transfer portal as well. I think the tight end spot is fine, but right now, I mean, this is pretty much the marquee news, and I think news that is going to really make headlines across the country. And it was interesting because there was a Michigan defensive player who was asked just recently about the game, about the Rose Bowl, and he said that he went up to Seth and he said, "Hey Seth, what happened?" Like, honestly, during the game, he was like, "What happened with the snap?" And he wasn't talking smack. He was literally just curious because he had never seen that many bad snaps before. And I think when you look back to the game, maybe it wasn't a bad call by Tommy Rees. Maybe it was a bad read by Jalen Milroe. We don't know. Those things are kind of up for debate. But what we do know is that it was a bad snap, right? So 30 bad snaps on the year, just unacceptable, and you have to go forward. I mean, I think it really contributed to Alabama losing the Rose Bowl. I mean, some of those plays, I mean, even the 4th and 31, I mean, what happened before? Yeah, I know it was an illegal clap from Auburn, but overall it was a bad snap. And there was just, they never really had to see that much rhythm. That's why I was always kind of interested why Alabama continued to have him at the center position. That was one of the things that I didn't really understand. And I mean, him as a person, great kid. I know he didn't want to talk to the media after the game. I get it. Whatever, you know. I mean, he didn't want to talk about it. Kid's probably hurt, but overall, this is a breaking update right here on Bama Football on YouTube. So again, Seth McLaughlin expected to transfer from the University of Alabama. Tuscaloosa News broke it first, and then Tony Tsoukalis of Tide Illustrated also confirmed that report that Seth will be out for this next coming season. So we have a position battle at the center spot. I want to hear from you inside the comment box, and remember, run the thumbs up. Who do you think will be Alabama's center this coming season for the Alabama Crimson Tide? I want to hear from you inside the comment box. I appreciate you guys being here. Hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe. Coming to you from Manhattan Beach, California, Kyle Henderson and Bama Football on YouTube with a breaking update. All right, see you guys.